Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. With me today is Erika Madigan with the Office of Career Services here at Troy University. Here to talk about an opportunity for students to grab a meal and learn a little bit about career exploration and opportunities. Thanks for joining us here today.
Sure.
And we're talking about a Lunch and Learn series offered through Career Services. Give us an overview of what this event's all about.
So this event is actually going to be the last week of September, and we're having a separate panel each day in a different location, and it's going to be a field of study for students. So like our first one is our STEM, so we're going to have some professionals from the STEM field come out to talk to our students, and it's just going to be really hopefully an informative and a fun time for students where they can talk to the employers, really network, as well as get some free pizza and also some Atlas credit.
And now, one of these things is you talk about this, you mentioned STEM as the first one. Kind of give us the overview of what students can expect from each of these particular days, because there's 5 days of lunch and learning, obviously. So tell us what they can expect for each of the days.
So like the first one, like I mentioned, is STEM. Our second one is going to be public service, and it's going to be in the ballrooms. The next one is our communication and fine arts students. We're going to have the fourth one is going to be business, also in the ballrooms. And then the fifth one is our helping panel. So that's like our teachers and our counselors and social work.
So a variety of different topics that kind of, range all over campus and various majors there, but opportunities for students to learn. But here's the thing, with all that range, could a student potentially go to more than one of those sessions to kind of get an idea of what's happening?
Yes, of course. We would love to see the same students in all of them. If you're confused and not sure what you want to do, definitely show up to all these events and really take advantage of meeting these employers and to really find out what it's like to be in that profession.
And talk about why is it important for students to be able to talk to an employer in this kind of environment? Because obviously the level of casualness for a lunch meeting provides some opportunities for students that they may not have ordinarily had, right?
Right. So, well, we have opportunities for them to meet faculty and staff, and they'll definitely be able to tell them some about it, but they don't really know some of the day-to-day things that are current in the market and everything. So some really good opportunities for people that are currently working in those fields. They might be able to give them some advice that they maybe not be able to get from a textbook.
And now, who is this kind of geared towards? Because obviously, you're getting to talk to employers. So is this for upperclassmen? Is this for lowerclassmen? Is it for anyone? Like, what are the benefits and advantages for the students?
So originally, it's for our Pathfinder students, which are students that are undecided, but it's also for all of our freshman orientation classes to come out. As well as we are welcoming any student here. So no matter what year you are, anyone that could benefit from it, we definitely want them to take advantage.
Well, of course, and that's one of the things, you've got the underclassmen, the freshmen who are trying to figure out what they're doing, and that's one of those that may want to go to each of those days. But then an upperclassman, I would think that would be an opportunity to go to a specific lunch and learn, because that's the topic that they want to, that's the career field they want to go into. So that's one of those, I guess, low pressure situations to be able to talk to an employer without the worry of like a job interview or anything like that, right?
Yes, for sure.
And so, but talk a little bit now about what students need to do if they want to go. Do they have to sign up? Can they just show up? How's that process work?
So you can definitely just show up. We're happy to have you, but we do recommend that you register on Handshake just so we know how much pizza to order for you guys.
All right, and that's the website join. What's the website? Is that?
Yeah, just Handshake.
Oh, Handshake? Oh, yes, Handshake? Okay. Now, with that, when they get there, they talk to the employers, they get the opportunity to do this. How is this going to help benefit them down the road, especially the freshmen? What is this going to do ideally if they come and sit down and take part in this?
Well, hopefully it'll open some doors for them. So if they're not sure about certain jobs, they may not know that they're out there, and this could really pique their interest to where they want to maybe do some more research and look into that career field, and hopefully help them reach graduation a little bit faster.
And of course, if they go to the Lunch and Learn and they start having questions about career and career building, stuff like that, they can always come back to Career Services to get some help as well, right?
Yes, we would love to have them. They can just stop by our office and we can have some career counseling, or we can do your resume review or anything, even help you for searching for a job.
And of course, I know, and part of that, especially if they're underclassmen, they have opportunities to kind of learn, and there's some testing and things like that I know they can take to kind of help guide them, especially if they like different topics. Like maybe they went to 3 of them and they can't decide which one.
Yes.
You guys can help whittle that down, right?
Yes, we do have assessments that we give our students, and it'll really help figure out what their interests are, and even we'll connect it back to Troy and what programs we have here to offer.
Well, good. Well, once again, for anybody who's interested in taking part in this, give us the dates and times and locations again.
Okay, so it's the week of September 26th through the 30th, and the locations, they vary depending on the day. You can find it on Handshake, and we'll also be sending emails out.
All right. Well, good luck with the Lunch and Learn series. Here's
Thank
hoping
you.
that students take advantage of this, whether they're underclassmen or upperclassmen. Sounds like a good opportunity to get in front of some employers and learn about the career fields they've chosen. Thanks for joining us here today, sir.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.